Watch, she's like a hawk the second they get disturbed. Which we put it right at the entrance to the ghost room. It should be returning here eventually. What's this whole block is its ghost room? I'm getting freezing breath out here. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Huh. I think it might have moved ghost room. No, this entire, like, upper block is its ghost room. How's it going, everyone? This is Galhall Gaming. Welcome back to the Phasmophobia Freelancer. As before, we are just going in on intermediate on the prison. This is the second run on prison. Once we have this one done, we're going to do a professional run of prison, and then we're on to the last two maps in the series. Once that's done, I may do like a new game plus of it where I go back and do these on like Nightmare or something like that. I don't like doing Nightmare, but if you guys want to see that, just let me know. But regardless, let's go ahead and get into this one right now. I'm honestly really not looking forward to this. I hate hunting on prison every time I'm hunting on prison, I hate it.
There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here.
Alright.
You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Where's the light box, by the way? I assume Warden's office? Yep. Alright, so I need to hang a left after I get through the main doors, up the stairs at the door at the end of the hall, and then from there just straight and then to the left. Alright. Yeah, I do not like hunting on prison. Basically any of the large maps. If I'm hunting alone, I hate being on these maps. But I did promise with this series that I would do a hunt on every map. And so this is the next one up in the rotation. Okay, we're not lucky enough to get it in the entrance hall again, but I am going to keep the thermometer out just in case. I'll just head up to the warden's office, see if we can't get anything in these like main sections, and if we can't, it's in one of the cell blocks. Which if it is in one of the cell blocks, that's going to be a bit annoying. Alright, here's warden's office. Power is on. So now could also be in the nurse's station, and that's another one that tends to come up a lot. Is it's sometimes in just the nurse's station. I'm not seeing any cold temperatures yet, so we might be looking at cell block ghosts though. All right, come on, give me something. Nothing in the nurse's station. Lowest I'm getting is like 14 in a couple of places. But that's not low enough to be like anything specific. Like you can see I'm just like oscillating between 16 and 14. So I don't think it's up here. So I think we're good to go back down. Oh, there's still some stuff up here. Let me turn on the light so I don't drain my sanity too quick. It's not even the lights for up here. Where the hell are the lights for up here then? Probably right there? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's check these rooms. Got a bathroom ghost? No bathroom ghosts. Goddamn computer. I don't care that Java needs an update. Chief Security Officer, does this maybe? Nope, nothing. By now, the ghost will have cooled down the room it's in to the point where we'd be able to detect it, so it's not like we're missing anything. Oh, we might have to go into one of the cell blocks. Yeah, because I'm not getting anything. Check the main hall one more time, just in case. Nada. What about visitation? Oh, nothing. It's one of the cell blocks. Actually, it might be this room. If anything, it's hotter in here. I'm surprised I don't make that like a actual thing with demons, where instead of it being cold temperatures you're looking for, it's hot temperatures. Nothing in here either. So yeah, it's in one of the cell blocks. And in the showers, nope. That's 21 degrees. Now let's check A block first. I'm not seeing any drop in temp. Alright. Turn on the lights and then we can turn on some of the lights in here. It's not great, but it's not bad either. And this also lets me know which rooms could be ghost rooms. Because only, fun fact for you on the prison, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe only the rooms that can be lit up by the central computer there can be ghost rooms. So that's an easy way to tell which rooms you're dealing with. I don't think any of these are the ghost room this time. I think we might have to go to B block. We'll check upstairs first before we call it, but it's looking like it's not over here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, these are like other prison cells. You can use them for good hiding. Why is this one open? Nope. I thought that might have been something. But yeah, these other like prison cells you can use as decent hiding spots. The only problem is they are open to anyone looking in. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I think we found our ghost room. We've also found freezing temps, which makes me immediately kind of shit myself because that's a demon. Or it's not guaranteed to be a demon yet, but that is one of the possibilities. Just in case, let's get an escape route ready. Alright, but anyway, let's head back to the van now that we know where we're going. We're in A block, that cell up there. And that's always the trickiest part with this map, is figuring out where the ghost is. Once you have the ghost location, you're good to go. That is, of course, unless it changes position, which it can do at higher difficulties, so bear that in mind. Did it just hit all the lights off? No, I thought I heard it. Well, with that being said, there's a few options we can do here now. I am gonna probably need to use salt to get anything with UV, just because it's gonna be hard otherwise. There's not much in that room for him to interact with. So where are the lights for in here? Jesus. remember correctly, they're like in here. Like, there's no light switch out here. You have to go around and into the security room. Oh, that tripped the breaker, didn't it? Alright. Well, regardless, we need to go out to the van again anyway. Grab dots and, Actually, we can check for ghost orbs too, since we have it in the room now. The only unfortunate thing is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the camera we put down. In the room, but I'm not seeing any orbs, so I'm gonna say no on ghost orbs. Which means we have freezing temps, no ghost orbs. We know it's not a mimic. So let's get set up. Sandy's sitting okay. I'm probably going to drop my flashlight since we know where we're going now and put on the headlamp. That way I can pack in spirit box. Because I got the tier 2 headlamp, which is a tier 2 flashlight. Anyway, let's check this out. Now granted, demon is still on the table, so we could have a demon. But I'm willing to bet that it's not one. God, I already missed the tier 3 flashlight. We're going to head upstairs first, get the power back on so we're not losing sanity too quickly. And then we'll go into the prison block. Because now that we know where it is, we can leave more lights off. Yeah, up through here, straight ahead, through the cell, or through the prison bars. And then we just hit the warden's office on the left. And there we go. And yeah, the reason why you can tell, by the way, this is a fun fact for you guys anytime you guys are playing yourselves. If the ghost hits the ghost box, or if the ghost hits the power box and turns off all the lights, all the light switches will stay on. But if you trip the breaker by turning on too many lights, all the light switches will power off. So just a good way to tell whether or not the ghost was interacting with the power box or not. Just keep that in mind. Whenever you turn on a light, if everything immediately turns off, if you look at the light switch, and if the light switch is in the... Oh, wait, hold on. We're going the wrong way. Cell block A is over here. But anyway. If the ghost touches the power box, like I said, light switches stay on. They stay in the position where they were before the power box was turned off. If you trip the breaker, the light switches will all turn off so that when you turn the breaker back on, it doesn't immediately kick again. It's just something good to keep in mind if you're trying to get like EMF or if you're looking specifically for like a Jinn or a mare because they have special interactions with the power box. As in they can't actually interact with it in certain circumstances. Alright, lights on in here. And then we'll just turn on the whole prison cell power. There we go. Get it nice and bright in here. Then we know which cell we're looking for. And I heard a beep. I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, it's this cell right over here. You can check the temperature again just in case, because this thing has not been interacting with much, has it? Put that down. Put that down. No, we're still getting freezing breath. Still getting very cold temperatures. Okay, now here's the annoying part. If I want to do spirit box, I need to run all the way downstairs and turn off the lights. For a second, I thought I heard the groaning. No, I think we're good. I'm gonna power off the whole cell block again to try and get a spirit box response. we can get one, great. If we can't, and we don't see any other, like, interaction, we may have EMF UV. That's the only other things I haven't tried yet. Yeah, because we already checked for orbs. We don't have any orbs. We have writing up there. We have dots up there. Which I'm just watching to see if I can't see dots. I heard it either throw something or write in the book. No writing. Are you here? Are you nearby? Are you close? Are you distant? Are you here? Are you nearby? Are you close? Are you distant? Are you young? Are you old? Are you here? Are you nearby? Okay, I'm gonna say probably no on Spirit Box, honestly. Still don't have anything in Ghost Writing. We might have an EMF UV. Let me turn the lights back on real quick. Just so I'm not going crazy. It's hard to tell though with this big of a map, especially if we have a wandering ghost on our hands. Alright. So EMF UV would be a Jinn. Which is actually a problem. Let me go check my sanity. Because Jinns are kind of assholes, and they will drain 25% of your sanity for being in the same room as them on occasion. So I want to go check my sanity. If it's lower than I'm expecting, I'm willing to say it's a Jinn and just get out of here. We know it's not a Goryo, so if it has dots, we would see them in person. Yeah, because Goryo requires EMF UV dots. And we've already gotten freezing temps, so we know it can't be a Goryo. And granted, Jinn's ability isn't a guaranteed thing. It is a chance. But yeah, my sanity has dropped quite a bit, but not by like a 25% chunk. Didn't get any spirit box response. So that means it's Jinn, Shade, Oni, or Demon. I'm gonna say it's not an Oni, because it hasn't been really interacting all that much. It is a Demon, we're in the danger zone. It would help if I could get like one more piece of evidence. We have freezing temps. We couldn't get spirit box. Couldn't get ghost writing. Hold on, if we get ghost writing, is it a shade? Yeah, and then EMF 5. So it's either we get ghost writing and it's a shade, or we don't and it's a Jinn. Regardless, for safety, I'm going to take a set of pills. And we're also going to grab some incense and a crucifix. And then I guess we pack in... Actually, hold on. Let's not pack in the incense. Let's pack in salt and UV. See if we can't get footprints. So if we can get UV, that's also good evidence for us. If this is a demon, I'm legitimately fucked, by the way. This big of a map, there is no way we're getting outside before... Hello, cursed mirror. That would have been nice to have at the start of the map. Wrong way again. I keep wanting to do that. I keep wanting to go right to get to cell block A. Alright. Let's get this salt set up, see if we can't get some footprints. So if we can, that'll be more evidence for the demon or Jinn theory. Of course, we can also check the ghostwriting book now that we've left it alone for a little bit. If he threw it, we know it's not ghostwriting. If he wrote in it, of course, we know it's ghostwriting. So... And that's another little fun fact for you on how to make sure you don't have a ghostwriting ghost, is check if it ever threw the book. The book will A, be closed, and B, you will know. If it ever interacts with the book and it's not by writing in it, it's not a ghostwriting book. It's not a ghostwriting ghost. Basically just toss this out everywhere and then get ready with UV. Watch she's like a hawk. The second they get disturbed, which we put it right at the entrance to the ghost room, it should be returning here eventually. Unless this whole block is its ghost room. I'm getting freezing breath out here. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Huh. I think it might have moved ghost room. No, this entire, like, upper block is its ghost room. Footprints, UV. So it's a Jinn or a demon. And it walked... touched a grate over here. Let me see if we can't get the ghosts to write in this. Ghosts, if you're listening, write in this book, please. Okay, for a second I thought it threw a shiv at me. That's not a good noise. That is a I need to get out noise. I'm willing to say it's a Jinn, though. Like, I am willing to say it's a Jinn that just hasn't been using its ability. Because by now, it probably would have written in that book. Yeah, it is nice, though, that the game added that. It used to be, if a ghost stepped through salt piles, you wouldn't hear its footsteps. Now you can. So that is actually very nice. I was waiting for that door to slam on me at the last second. Alright. Like I said, I'm confident calling this a Jinn. If it was a demon by now, it would have started its hunt ability. So it's just a Jinn that has been using its ability. I could be wrong. It could be a demon. Oh, it could even be a mimic, I think. No, because mimic is... What was crossing off mimic? It was spirit box that was crossing off mimic. Yeah, I'm saying it's a Jinn. We're just getting out of here. I hate hunting on prison. I will take the 50-50 call. Yep, there it is. It was just a Jinn that didn't want to use its ability. Alright, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for me today. If you enjoyed this episode of Phasmophobia Freelancer, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Go check out some of the other videos. I have a ton of content on Phasmophobia, whether you want to see the Beginner's Guide series or more of me hunting either solo or with friends. I have videos on both. Regardless, though, thank you all so much for watching this one, and have a good day.